Horse racing is a huge industry. A lot of jobs exist you may not have even been aware of. And we want to introduce you to a jockey agent. This is Matt Nakatani. We often talk about horse pedigree, but I want you to tell everybody your pedigree because they're going to recognize your last name.
Yeah. Actually, I've been through my family's lines. It's pretty good, I would say. Son of, obviously, a Hall of Fame jockey and Corey Nakatani. And my mom comes from a line, my grandpa, my grandma, uncle, aunt, everybody's trainers.
Everybody's in horse racing. So you were just destined to do this.
Early on in my life, I never thought I would be doing this. To be honest, I was a big fan of the horses and following my dad, but I never was one to enjoy the horses themselves. And so it didn't happen actually after I went to the University of Louisville.
Right.
That I got involved in horse racing after graduating, and this is now obviously home place for me, and I can obviously thank so many people along the way, but at the same time, we're excited to be here.
Yeah. Matt, tell us about your job as a jockey's agent. How do you work all of this behind the scenes? What do you do?
So I work for Umberto Rispoli. Umberto obviously rides the favorite journalism in the Kentucky Derby. We're based out of California. We ride there pretty much year round. We do a lot of traveling. You follow the best horses, so whatever you can find a good horse, you'll go anywhere for them. So obviously this week he's flying from California to Kentucky, and we're excited for what's to come.
I wonder what your team feels like having the favorite horse. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I could see how a bunch of attention may not be what you want.
I would tell you, I wouldn't want to trade places with anybody else.
Okay.
So this is obviously, having the favorite for the Derby is an honor in itself. And it's hard to get here, to be honest. I'll be honest. It's very difficult to find the horse and, to get to the first Saturday in May where everybody wants to be. It's a process. I mean, this started back in September, October of last year, would have been the first time Umberto met journalism in the mornings and got to train him. And he's obviously won a couple races on him. And it's a long process. So you circle the first Saturday night, but you never know if you'll get there. And fortunately for us, we're here and we're ready to rock and roll.
I've heard trainers talk about the importance of finding the right jockey for the horse because jockeys have personalities and horses have personalities. Is that really where you come in? You're looking for a certain type of horse for
Absolutely.
Umberto?
I would say, maybe some horses fit other riders better than not, so that's why you'll see a lot of changing of the jockeys, or let's try somebody different, or maybe this horse will sit the style of a rider. Sometimes a rider can get cued into being, like, say, a speed rider and likes to go to the lead a lot, or there's riders that are better on the grass and they're a turf rider. Then you got riders that are, they only win big races on the dirt. So there's a lot of different angles you can play, but at the same time, my job is to get them the most opportunities to ride the best horses we can, as many races as we can. And we're competitors. We want to win. So our goal is to win and win at the highest level, and that's why we're here.
Any wisdom you get from your dad?
It's good. Starting out, you don't come into this business working for a Hall of Fame rider. Luckily, it was my dad. So for me, I got to start at the top. And it's kind of been obviously a journey for me. I've been doing this for 8 years. Once I graduated Louisville, I wanted to go to law school. I wanted to be an NFL agent. And that was honestly my plan until I moved back to California, and there was a right opportunity where he needed an agent. And I asked him specifically, Dad, can I be your agent?
Let me do this.
And he looked at me and he said, son, that's the easiest job at the racetrack. If you want to do it, go ahead. But promise me one thing, you'll go to law school. And I said, okay, Dad. At the time I'm just excited to do it. And I said, Dad, I promise I'll do it. And long story short, I never went to law school.
But you know what you're doing.
That's right.
Yeah, it worked out.
That's
yeah.
We wish you and Umberto the very best on journalism.
Awesome. No. He's flying in today, so we're excited. And it's going to be a big week for us. And you'll see him hopefully in the winner's circle throughout both days, Friday and Saturday.
I hope so. Enjoy the ride. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Best of luck.